Good. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. Something we need to concentrate on is like everybody has a stupid saying when they start these videos. Like
everybody has a stupid saying.
Some people say, "Let's get into this," or they'll say something. We need to get us a little motto.
You scratch me.
Yep, that would be it. You scratch me.
Yeah.
All right, so
we're spitting all over me.
All right, we're talking about another video. We got probably two more. This one and one more.
COVID.
Yes, about
Crossing.
Dark Shining and
the power of Christ compels you.
The Shadow Rising and the Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. We're going to talk about Nyneave and Elayne and Tom and Julian.
Julian.
Yep.
Julian. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Julian. Is it a Julian or Julian? I don't know. Well, we're going to talk about
Juilin.
Yep, we're going to talk about them
Julian.
and the people they meet.
It's like Jew Island. Right. How do you pronounce this stupid name? It's not Julian because there's no A after the I, the second I. So
it's Julian.
It's Juilin. How is that Julian?
Julian.
I know why you didn't.
Okay.
I don't think you passed English class.
All right. We're going to talk about Nyneave and Elayne. They go off to Tonchico, which is a very dangerous place, we hear. You got riots.
I was like, look, it's Shadar Lagoth all over again.
Yeah.
And then you go there and it's like, nah, it's just negligent politics.
Right. Yeah, nobody's really keeping the order.
It's like well, you look at it and it's like the cops have been expunged from reality.
All right, so I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Oi, let's do this.
About Nyneave. This is the book that you came up to me and said, I really hate Nyneave. So why do you not like Nyneave?
She's always like getting on to other people's cases about things, and she's always like calling other people stupid or like assuming the worst of everyone, and it's just like, why do you do this? And then she's like really salty for no reason at all. And I'm just sitting there reading it, and I'm just like, I really don't like your thought process. It really sucks.
Don't you really like how she treats Lan in the beginning of this book?
I think that's absolutely hilarious.
So
I'm just like, I remember a few books ago you were crying because of this, but you know.
So yeah.
Okay.
So in case you guys don't know or don't remember, at the beginning, Lan comes up to her and says, "What are you doing? You're going to Tonchico. You're supposed to be going back to Tarvalin." And he's like, "I'm going to come with you so I can protect you." And she's like, "No, you have your own duty. You go with Moran." And basically gives him a hard time. Gives him a note saying that through the Omlin seat, she can make anybody do whatever she wants. And she says, "I want you to dance." Or something like that.
No, she's like, I could make a warder dance for this. And, he's just like, I doubt a warder would actually comply with that.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I wouldn't comply with that.
I would not do that. I don't care if you handed me the sun on a silver platter. I'm not dancing for you.
Right. So she literally gets him to go down to his knees, right?
Yes, because Nyneave sucks.
So you don't like Nyneave. But Nyneave has a good character arc in this.
And then she gets mad at the two guys who are coming with her, just like, these two are stupid. And she's like, Tom is a really big, stupid, dumb glee man who can't do anything right. And then it's like, you don't even know this guy. He's like good at everything you're bad at. What are you talking about? He's good at pretty much anything you could throw at him.
Right. The funny thing about Nyneave and Elayne, they think they know everything they're in charge, but they leave destruction behind wherever they go.
Yeah, it's like and then they get onto Tom's case like about almost anything, and Tom's just like, I'm doing what you asked.
Yeah, like everything that bad happens is because it's basically Nyneave and Elaine's fault.
I feel like it's more Nyneave's. I mean, like it is definitely a little bit of Elaine's, but it's mostly Nyneave's because Nyneave is like, I'm on top, and then Tom's just like, what? And then Julian's just like, yeah, I guess so. And then Elaine's just like, what are you talking about? Get down from your pedestal.
Yeah. So, yeah, Elaine's always like the peacekeeper. Like, anytime that Nyneave starts getting mad and yelling at people, then Elayne comes in and tries to cool everything off and stuff.
And then Elaine's just like, mustache tug. Mustache tug.
So what does what does that mean?
It blows my mind
So what
on
is
how
it?
this works. 'Cause
Alright,
it's just
so
like,
you got
it's like a father-daughter thing, and then it starts developing. And
But
then
with who are we talking about? Well, who's she?
Elayne and Tom.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just like it's like
Because some people probably don't know who the heck you're
okay.
talking
Well,
about.
I'm just like I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cute. It's a father-daughter relationship, and then it's like it. And then Elayne starts thinking otherwise, and I'm just like, oh, whoa.
Yeah, well, you're getting to the next book there. So slow
It's-
down, Tiger. Is it in this one?
Yes!
I thought it was more on the
It's
next
more
book.
focused in the next book, but in this book, it definitely makes an appearance, and it's like,
Okay.
it blows my mind on how that works, and I'm just like,
Right.
what?
Yep. So Nyneave and Elayne, they meet with the Sanchin woman. How do you pronounce her name?
Eggyanen.
Eggyanen.
I didn't remember her until she met Domain,
Damen. Yeah.
and then I was like, I remember her!
Yep. So
Remember!
So we meet. How do you say her name?
Eggyanen. Come on!
Eggiana, and she's basically
Eggyanen.
torturing
She's,
another woman.
No.
Yeah,
She's keeping her there.
yeah with the collar on.
Yeah, but she, I mean, like,
so she has a Sodom. If you don't know who they were, they're from book 2. They're the ones who are training Egwene to be.
She's not torturing her there. She's just
Right.
keeping her there.
Yeah, so she has this
Not
collar around his Sodom, and she's making her do things because she's like, this shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be working on this lady.
Yeah,
because,
she's just like, how?
Yeah.
This makes
So
no
it's
sense.
so it's basically destroying her whole
It's
everything
like,
she's been taught is now a lie, basically.
Yes, yeah, basically. So she's like, she becomes like a really good character. Like in the first one, I didn't really like her that much.
Right.
But like in this one, but when I saw her in this one, I was like, this is kind of cool. And then she starts. Then for some reason, like I don't know how it's told, but it says like she starts looking at Dahlman a different. Oh wait, it is an Eggiana's point of view. It's like she's like now that she saw like Dahlman like actually do stuff other than just like. Be like, you got me. It's more like, and he started actually like fighting and doing more things and getting involved. She's just like, I kind of like him, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. There's I swear, like there's like 20 different romance stories going off in this book.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is like one of the more romantic because you got the Perrin and Fael thing going on, Elayne and Rand, and you got these Eggianen and. Dahlman, Nyneave, and Lan.
And then when like Dahlman's told to go bury this thing, it's like Eggiana's just like really disappointed, and because she wants to go with him, and then she ends up going with him, and I'm just like,
yeah, bury the leash.
I mean, I totally ship them, but like,
right,
pun ship.
Yep. So we'll go ahead. Yeah, to go off ship them on a ship. Talk about. Let's finish off with Nyneave here, and we'll get to Elayne. So Nyneave eventually. They find the Black Sisters, the Black Aja, the sisters that they're looking for. Yes. So instead, they find them, but they find a forsaken Mogadine. Is it Mogadine?
I just call her Moghedian.
Yes. Yeah. And they have a fight, and we find out that Nyneave is really powerful, and she's got the same strength as the Forsaken.
If not slightly more.
More, right. And so she pretty much dominates Mogadine. Right?
Yes, pretty much. I mean, like, not dominates, but, like, she doesn't die, so that's a win.
And she wins the battle that they have. She's able to trap her and cut her off from the power source.
For temporary, apparently.
Right. Well, until the other sister has this device that she can't control, and she's doing bellfire all over the building and burning everything. And
it's just like, stick! Bellfire, bah!
But she can't control it. She's like going like this everywhere with it.
It's like watching. It's like watching Harry Potter, and then it's like one of Ron's spells gone crazy. It's like
yeah, it's just going everywhere.
It's because it basically is just a wand. It's just a wand. You go what, and then Bellfire, and then she's just like, oh crap, what the heck?
Right.
Because apparently she didn't read the warning.
Right. Yeah, the fine print.
Do not use. Very hard to control.
Right.
It's like summons Bellfire. Yeah. Very hard to control.
Yep.
Only used in certain cases. And it's like, Nyneave. Fire.
It goes up and misses it. So, one thing, Nyneave is able to get a collar.
It's like a 5-year-old trying to shoot an elephant gun.
Yeah. So, Nyneave is able to get a collar that can control men. So if
apparently
you remember from book 2, you got collars to control women.
Apparently when you touch it, it feels like really, really disturbing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, I know how to win. I know how you could beat that. You just fling it at someone and they get a really disturbed hit in the face.
Yeah. So and then does she get the disc? Like a disc?
Yeah, she got that too.
You got a disc.
The seal.
And then she defeats.
And then Doman's like, I had that before.
Right.
And then she's just like, and Nyneave's just like, nah, no, you didn't. And it's true, he did. He had one, and then it was taken away from him.
Right.
Like, he had one.
Yep. And then she
along
defeats,
with other things.
She defeats the Forsaken, and that kind of goes to her head. She gets kind of puffed up on that one, right?
When is she not puffed up?
That's true. She's very self-confident. Okay, so we're running a little. We try to keep our videos to 15 minutes, so we're running a little bit.
It's not like we have a choice.
Right. So we'll go to Elayne real quick, and like she said, Elayne's storyline. She starts out.
Weird.
She starts out kissing him with Rand, and then she finds
by
that
the end of the book, she's just like, I kind of like Tom. And it's like,
so she runs into Tom, and there's something about Tom that she remembers.
Yeah, and
but she can't put her finger.
I feel like
it.
I know there's definitely something like confusing with her going on because I'm pretty darn sure it's not the actual thing that she thinks she's feeling, but like.
And she's always tugging on it, like you said earlier. She's always tugging on his mustaches because she remembers tugging on some guy's mustaches when she was a little babe.
You know, it's like what's really funny though is like every time I think about that, I think of one of the levels in a Lego game that I played, Lego Star Wars, where you pull on the chains.
Yeah.
You're fighting the Rancor. You pull on the chains. A Gamorrean guard comes down, and then he just like walks to the middle. And I keep thinking of that because it's just like tug. Right. I just keep thinking of that. I don't know why.
Yeah. I think the funny scene with her is when she gets drunk real bad.
Yeah. It was like, and then I'm like,
yep.
I was reading that, and I was like, that boy is gonna screw you over, man.
Yeah.
You better watch it.
Yep.
And then she's just like, I only had 2 cups, and I'm like, if you've only had 2 cups, then
Nyneave is dumping her head into the pail of water because she's drunk.
It's just like I'm just like. Yeah, you may have only had 2 cups, but that means you only finished 2 cups out of like the 20 times you refilled your cup before you were finished.
Tom slaps her in the face.
Just like,
yeah, because she's talking bad about her mom, and Tom's
just like
has respect for Morghese at her mom at this time. Morghese.
And it's also like she's drunk and like don't ever hit a drunk person though because you don't know what kind of drunk they are, but. If someone's like losing sense like that, it's kind of best to like do something to like just to snap them in, like probably make like a really loud noise just to grip them back into reality.
Yeah. So then we have I think she does fight a dark friend in the end, doesn't she? I know she rescues the whatever that lady is. She's not a queen, but she's powerful.
Oh yeah, she fights. She fights a
one of the Dark Sisters.
Yeah, she fights one of the
Black Aja. So they rescue her, which becomes later on.
Oh my gosh, Elayne hates this woman so much. Yeah. So, I'm like, why are you being so mean to her? And then she explains it. I'm like, I would be mean to her too.
Yep. So later on, you find out a couple more books. You'll run into her again. That same woman they rescue.
Her name starts with an A. That's all I remember.
It's Trace. Thera something, but
Thera or something.
You'll know Thera, but you'll know her more as Thera later on. Spoiler, but this is a spoiler video. So that's basically Elayne's story. Oh, and she learns how she's the one that finds out that the Windfinders can actually can use power.
Yeah, they're channelers.
Yeah.
And then they're like, please don't tell anybody. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I won't.
We won't. And then they're just like, oh.
Right.
So they learned some new wind channeling stuff.
Yep. So I think their story ends with them leaving Tonchico.
Yeah.
Or getting ready to, or something like that. Alright. I think that's pretty much covers it. And we hope you enjoyed this video.
Yep. And if you haven't, hit that like button, subscribe.
Yep.
Notification bell because we come out with videos every day, mostly.
Except for Saturdays and Sundays.
Where we will be posted on a different channel.
Right. So
for my brother, Scorpion, if you want. You can go check out that one.
They'll be on this channel. So the weekends we try to do a gaming channel with our third member, he likes to be called Scorpion. I call him Jailbird Jr. Jailbird Earl Jr.
So long.
Jr.
Well, anyways, we gotta go.
Yep. So have a great day.
Adios.
Boo boo.